Hello again. We're picking up where we left off on Blend2D. Have example 8 left to do, and we already got that started. So I think we got some of the harder stuff out of the way, or the stuff that I was expecting to give us troubles in the string parsing. So now we need to do glyph runs and some metrics. And I mentioned that I would probably be putting the metrics in just in tables for now, although maybe later on it would make more sense to make dedicated structures or classes out of them. And I also managed on a Mac, which I did have here, but now I brought it back to our office. Now that we're back there, I did get this compiling on the Mac, and lots of pain there because there were several files named string.h, and Xcode did not appreciate that. But the error messages, it was sort of like in the last stream where I had by mistake had a font, another font.cpp, and got linker errors galore. And this was the same sort of thing, but errors in the include files. But eventually I did get it working, and I've got the dev snapshots up at Solar2D plugins, and maybe I'll put those in the project snapshot when I submit it, ideally tonight or tomorrow. So I think I should be able to get example 8 done, and maybe the image output that I hoped to get as well. I don't think I'll go right to this to be more samples. I might even just do them outstream and a lot of this other developments. I did realize that because you can bundle more than just one DLL now into the plugin data, I could realistically build not just against SSE2 as I am, which is sort of the lowest common denominator, because that's pretty universal. But I could actually start expanding the chipsets that this targets all the way up to AVX2 or whatever the high end is. So that seems a good idea when I get to that point. On that note, I'll pick up here. This is just I was taking any bit of code that I could find and dumping it down here as samples to draw from. I think we have, so we'll go right into example 8. Some of this is familiar territory. I think these are all things we've seen before. Check up above, set fill style, the number, source copy. That's way up there, I think. Yeah, fill all. I don't know why would we be doing that again? Would we be doing that again? Let's look at this sample really quick. I think maybe I that might just be an oversight on my part. I don't think we need those 2 lines, but the fill style is not universal. that's only in a few of these where it starts right off with it. I don't see it anywhere. The font face, I think this replicates exactly what we have here, with the exception of the size. So let's begin. Oh, and this is just a rearrangement. So the fill style was there. It was just no harm in that. 20. Is there a different error? There was no error. No, that's fine. Okay, font metrics. We need to. This is all we have to. No, it's not. Okay. So we have font metrics, text metrics, glyph buffer, and glyph buffer we did make. We made a class for that, so that will be glyph buffer. I believe we have the underscore. No, I don't think we did. Okay. Point and I'm still not decided how I'm going to do points. If I should make them just x and y, or the table. I think it would be a little easier if it was x and y, but I don't know yet how many overloads there are. So, okay, we verified this last time, but we are going to. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, so I think we even wrote this function. We just never even used it. I guess so. Set UTF-8 text, but we didn't allow the optional size. That's the difference that we had. So what was this? I think this would work as it is. Now instead of supplying size max, which is a not a very Lua-ish thing, or we could pass in a string. This is max, and but I think maybe if we just leave it nil, or if it's false. Oh, but yeah, the set UTF-8 text we did before was something else, wasn't it? It was for the context, and we never did fill in the size. So this is a slightly different one. This is for the glyph buffer. Okay, so we need shape, we need get text metrics, which fills in the text metrics. So again, I'll probably make that a table. So let's do that. Local TM and then local FM, its font metrics. And this point will be following convention we had last time. Is a table with X and Y. Then what we want is we'll replace this with gd set utfa text, and we're shortening it down here, so we're already doing that part. But and in this case, with a separator. So if we have a separator, we'll subtract 1, I guess. Which is right, because it'll be 1 past the part of the text we want, so it's going to give us exactly that length. And so if this is true, it'll give us a number. If it's not true, it'll never get past this. It'll be something falsy. In this case, nil, but that would be how we would evaluate it, as something false-ish. So this can go away then. And we have font shape, which takes list buffer, font get text metrics. So pick a glyph buffer and the metrics. And in the p.x, it's 480 minus tm bounding box.x1. Right, so this will just be one. Yeah. So be kind of a multi-layered. In this case, we only care about the x1 and x0, so I wouldn't really have to fill it out. Maybe I won't for demonstration purposes. I only need to fill out the bounding box and x1, x0 is what I'm saying. As it also said, this is a pretty huge library, so I'll be doing a lot of it offline. Fill glyphron takes a font and gets a glyphron. I don't know what that is, or what it looks like anyhow. I can imagine what it is. But y plus gets and $cent. And again, I might just fill in what I need. I don't know if I'll round up the whole thing, because I don't even know if I'll keep the table implementation of it. Yeah, I think that's what we need. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. No, we're not using okay. That's complaining about I'm making a variable called okay and never using it. So I can do this in Zero Brain. I suppose this is a better practice. That says I'm never going to use that. I only care if there's an error. I don't know why there's 4 of them. Am I missing? And this one? Follow the lines. There we go. No warnings. Everything must work. Okay. What's this? I think what that. I don't know if that sample does anything interesting. So we have that. We need metrics. So get metrics, or get metrics. Set UTF text shape. Get text metrics. So 3 of these are in font. Tools lip run. Now let's start with the font stuff. So, and they were metrics, metric shape, and get text metrics. So, get text metrics. That should be turn on. What was it? Yeah, those are both okay. Metrics. This one didn't. Oh. So get text metrics, not return anything. Metrics does. For the moment. Until I add errors everywhere. Until I add error returns everywhere. I will probably also add errors everywhere, but that isn't what I meant. So shape. Shape takes a glyph buffer, so that should be not so bad. DL font, get DL font shape. Yeah. So takes itself and get glyph buffer. Okay. Metrics. DL font metrics, okay. Yes, no. That's what, okay. Lowercase. DL font. Oh. Okay. So this is something more than I need. So here it's called get metrics, and that looks like what I want. Okay. DL font. So I want a metrics, and to get it. Oh. DL font get metrics. Font metrics, and we said there were only a few of these that we cared about. We want to return a table. We care about ascent, descent, and line gap for the moment. So create a table with 3 keys we're expecting. So fonts metrics, and we'll push these numbers. Metrics descent. No, ascent, I guess. We want that first. Ascent, descent, line gap. Okay. And let's just push them all. 100%. And then wind it. What else is there? Are these showing up? Ah. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I'm looking at the preview on the side and I don't see the IntelliSense popping up. So there's a ascent by orientation, cap height, descent by orientation, line gap, size, strike through position, strike through thickness, underline position, underline thickness, V ascent, V descent, X height, X max, X min, Y max, Y min. So there's quite a bit there. So that's why I don't want to do it all right now. This is the way I tend to do stuff like this is I build an array that has a pointer to member and let's go look at the definition. So it's a lot of floats. So I just what's that? Font size. So it's all floats. Let's see. Yeah, it's all floats. So let me just make a big array of floats then, and then also have an array of names. And I guess we could even do it with Lua L check option. I'll figure it out when I get there. It is actually nice when they're mixed, when they're not mixed types because of that. I mean, that might be a little slower to search through, but then again, it might not. It's not a very decisive answer, is it? Okay, find out. And now we want to set field. So this is a perspective. It's 4. Oh, we got and I'm very anal about doing this stack trait. Keeping the stack commented because I don't know how some people do it without it, but I lose my way so much because I'm shifting things around all the time. And even then I miss sometimes. But although there's always situations that I can't account for. Like what if these go slightly different ways, so it could be one or the other. And what do you do then? Right. And we want get text metrics. So the metrics will be on top of the stack, so it will be returned. So get text metrics. We said we were just going to fill in a table. So it was something like this. Right. Get text metrics. I think I saw that one. Yeah. No, but it's a text metrics. Obviously, it had different things in it. So get glyph buffer. L2 and this one must have a advance. It's a point, bounding box, point, and a point. So I suppose the bounding box is What is the box? The box 2 points? No. I guess I knew that because we were looking over what we had before. Okay, so we wanted. I said we were just going to fill in some of the bare necessities. So we'll create a table with one key. So click upper metrics, and that in turn will have one table inside of it. I mean, in this case, we might as well just fill that one out, but those points, we have nothing to test them with, so I don't think I will. This one has four fields. Just want to click upper metrics, bounding box, or B box, what they call it. And push number. Yeah, push number metrics dot bounding box dot. I don't know why there's a star. Okay. IntelliSense has a little star next to it and says it's suggesting it. Okay. I want to type this all again. So 0. It's 0, x1, y0, y1. Y1, y0, x1, y0. And now let's fill it in. Field, it's -5. It's y1. Now we'll do the reverse here. It's -4. The x1. Now we go x1 gets x1. I mean, that's not very in line. That's when you're just assigning it, but I like to do it to show that something's happening. And lop that off. Now, put this in too. This number is diminishing, or since it's negative, I guess it's incrementing, but we're moving back further along the stack because we keep popping things off and moving them into the array. So we're moving closer to where the box is. And finally, wait, did I just overwrote that. Okay. So that was y0. This is x0. So and then we want the box to go into the metrics. That's -2 counting box. this is yeah, I don't know how much of this we would do in practice, but it's generating a lot of garbage because of all these little tables. So that is something that if you just do one user data, it'll only clean up one thing at the end. Not going to matter at all in our little throwaway sample here, but it's an improvement that can easily be added later. And then, as we did in the first video of this plugin series, there was something I hooked up with the meta methods where it would to look into a user data, and we would just do something like that and then slap it on these whenever we made them. So I mean, those do come in handy. It's just it took us a while to get to a use case. So get text metrics. There we go. And I mean, this is either way. You're doing a lot of this work. It's just that this is quicker to do, but it's more of a mess for the VM. But either way, something like that has to happen. So that's font. And should we now do glyph buffer? It has glyph run and set UTF-8 text. Well, let's do that. Set UTF-8. We'll start there. So glyph run returns something. Not quite sure what. Whatever it is, we'll have to coordinate between these two functions. So if it is just a table, which it might well be, then let's say this glyph run and I forgot the other one already. Where are you? Set UTF-8 text. So I imagine here it'll look a lot like the context one did, so I'll even crib that. All right. So BL with buffer set text. Sounds right. Okay. And it's gonna take a glyph buffer. The text itself will be the data. Point is irrelevant. So we just want the string. Yeah, we don't care about the font apparently. So what's the string? It's going to be number 2. And okay, so then we have one more. This will either be a number or it will be blank. So that's Lua L opt integer. Yeah, opt integer L3 else size max. And finally, yeah, PL encoding. Okay. What is this? We'll make this size together just to make it happen. Okay. Glyph run. PL buffer glyph run. Git run. Yes, no. Glyph run. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so that's something. Run. Oh man, I don't even know what it will expect. Okay, so this is actually some It's a legitimate object. So do we want to make an, let's consider, lift run vibes from iterator. It doesn't have routines though. So it is, I guess it's just a struct, or, but I can, let's see what. I don't know what Vox2D. I don't know what the context will expect, so I think I do want this to be returned as a user data. I will for now, I'm gonna have to share this. Okay, I'll try to tease out the proper way to do this later. So for now, I'll get the run just singular. All right, new user data. Size of. So I'll get that and fill it in. So this is a context run. I'll give it a meta table. And to do glyph run. And we'll never forget that. So meta table. Yeah. Right, I think I better check this. I think this is the one. It only makes a new one on the first. So if the registry already has a enum, return 0, otherwise creates a new table, can use it. In both cases, okay, yeah, so I was getting some crazy problems because get meta table versus BlueL get meta table. The stock meta table only pushes it onto the stack that exists. Or it has one. It's slaughtering my stack that way. Okay, so we made that, and we set the meta table for the run. And then return it. Then I better get this ready. Because then I'm just going to clean out my plugins. Because I don't know how, still don't have a very good setup that it will wipe out ones that are already in use. Or that's a poor way of saying it. They don't have a. They're being cached, and I don't know how to enforce that they get removed between builds, because I think they're trying to draw from these sources. that might not be accurate. I think they're I think I'm just building them faster than the cache expires or something of that sort. Add context, so we need to set fill run, was it? Sorry about that. So fill glyph run, okay. Round direct. Oh, fill glyph run. DL context, fill glyph run D. No, that's for our points, not for our glyph run. Okay. And yeah, we want D. So we want get context. Our, so fill in our points. Point. Get font, that'll be 3, and we have check view data for, and we called it to do different, I believe. To glyph run. Wonderful name. And that's a glyph run. And we want to fill in our point. So we'll have a DL point, one point, imaginatively, and it's an address of a point. Okay, and we want to check if this is a table. And this table, two non-table points, something like that. I think we had point must be a table. Okay, so we'll just copy this. This is a context point font run. Glyph run. Do that here too. There, and two there. Yeah, we can leave those. We can leave those where they are because we're going to be doing all this type checking here anyhow. So I'll do it this way. I'll check number -2, that's X. I'll check number -1. All good. Okay. Let's try Start building. No. There we go. Okay, so now we want to intersperse some lovely little prints. This should all be okay. Print 1, 2. Make sure it wasn't like last time where I was grabbing it from a cache location. Okay. Five, 6, 7. I don't really trust any of this, so. Do it all. And we don't want to return because we want to actually show the image if it's successfully completed. So here on counting box. We got the 8. Okay, I think I know what I did. So I'm providing it the table. And I think I'm making a table in that. And okay. Okay, so we got the 8. So we'll leave 8 for now. I don't know how this is formatted. Not the way I do it, but right. So back to that. So fonts, get text metrics. Yeah, we don't want to make a table because we have a table, or at any rate, we'll check that we have a table. Ah. All right, so I don't know if this is quite right. Well, actually, that is right. It's just that it's, so now it'll go into our table. All right. Okay. So, what do I do? confuse myself for a moment. 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9. I got stuck on something. That might be the text. Where I was oh, I mean, that might be this bit. We have the step, we want step minus. What's that? Yeah, we do. If we don't, that looks okay. And it was it's not going to like. It's not going to like where I do. What was this? Flip up? Yeah, flip up. Okay. So check string up 903. These others are okay though. So it's just wait. No, it wasn't that. It was it's the glyph that's failing. But maybe for the same reason. I don't know. What if I do this? Still doing it. that what it? I'm sorry, I didn't see that, but it only did one loop, then another. Is that here? Directed 3. Well, that's saying that something random is going on. So, and I guess not getting any legitimate information along the way. These seem to be okay though. I mean, you're not getting any. It's not blowing up on any of these things. So I'll check field glyph front in a second, and then before. P.x, P.y, tm.bounding box, tm.bounding box, x1, 0. Oh, sorry, I was adding some more stuff to the prints, so let's see what these values are. I probably won't get to the graphics thing after all. So maybe I'll do one more. That should be actually pretty cool when it works. But it needs the rest of this to work first. Oh, there we are crashing. So something in that 10 is just, it does not like it. That's why one of these is bad news. Those, I don't think the X ones are right. Or at least they would be reversed if they were. P's look okay, all things considered. Ascent, descent, line gap. That's okay. So, okay, I gotta rescue these and these windows. Oh, it looks like console came back up. Oh no, it didn't. It just never went down. Okay. But these give me a lot of trouble. So. What does that look like? Oh. Yeah. Let's do this outside here. Sorry, I'm pulling the glyph out temporarily. And 9B, CTR, just to see if maybe it's something about that. See if it survives this. No. Did we get anything? We got the gun 90 and crash in 10. No, crashed. We crashed in there. Phil Glyphrant. So Phil Glyphrant seems to be the suspect, although it might be getting bogus material up until then. So we off of re-rescue these all off screen. I could. That is annoying where it switches back. Okay, so it's something less. That's interesting. What's that? Maybe that'll. I don't know. Maybe. So, well, I only wanted to see that. So we will dispense with that now. And we had a few suspicions. The bounding box was one of them. That came from Pong, so yeah. I'm not adding those in the right order at all. Or I'm not adding what I'm claiming to add. Peel them off and out. Yeah. Okay, well that explains some garbage. I don't know if would I don't know if it would puke on that or not. So do we go look around because I could see that it would. Then again, I'm not checking for errors. So I don't need them yet. Let's do a quick sanity check here. Point, get font. Now all this looks okay. So I'm going to try this. Yeah, still not getting anything. But those numbers look a lot better. I think. Still dies though. This my Glyphron returning. such and put that there. I'm making the object, but I'm not actually calling this man. I'm not calling the glyph run function to turn this into something. My goodness. Glyph buffer. What was this? Glyph run? Was it just glyph run? Yo, glyph. Format that? Glyph buffer. Ooh, glyph look good. Get glyph run, okay. This, let's replace this. There you go. Okay. Get glyph run. Yeah. Okay. So get glyph buffer and voila. It's still not. That's not putting anything into it. Okay. Wow. So it's complicating things for me too. Yeah. Wow. So it's only returning. It's just returning some object that must belong to it. That's okay. Well, I can't really type check that, but with any ease at the moment, and I could. Actually, I guess I could. I can make a box pointer. So I'll stuff this into that. Lovely. And what is that so for? Oh. So making a no, that's not even right. Okay. Well, it's overkill anyway. By making a pointer size item so that I can stuff a pointer into it, and doing so, and adding a meta table and everything, and then so it's a pointer to a pointer, and then I'm in here dereferencing the pointer to pointer. And that should be better. Didn't expect one of those. So you don't need to do anything else beyond that. There we got something. New multi-text. And let's see, 40. It's not quite, size isn't right. So yeah, I think the message is about it. Low blend to be, and a simple multi-line text example. It uses the glyph buffer and build glyph run. These numbers seem really large. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, I thought I did that. Oh, I see what the issue is. It's this 50. I thought I changed that to 20, but I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. That looks just like the sample. So, how, okay. Well, I'll, what? I'll go 10 more minutes because I'm that's the last of the sample, so I'm as far as as I expected to be. Although it took longer than I thought it would. And the rest of it is, I think, will just be specking out something in C++. There is, so I think this will go into the, what do you call it, the image. The image, I think, is where you get the data from. So we'll add the graphics file. I don't know if I can say that name safely without getting the auto detection coming after me, but okay, neuron. All right, just about it. So graphics, we have 4 component and 1 component forms, which is, I think, okay. There's an error if there's an OpenGL feature that's not currently activated. So if you have a line in your image that's not a multiple of 4, you get some weird stuff going on. And potentially crashes if the whole thing is, if the whole image is like that. Let's see, so I think I want to get view maybe? Or new view. And this is my own thing, so we'll want to external texture callbacks, set size. My cat is eating my bed. She realizes she's not the center of attention at the moment. This is for binary compatibility. Then we want callbacks. Get. Oh, we need some of these. We need get width. We can probably get these from the image. We're going to be supplying an image core as the user data. So this is, no, I don't know what this takes. Oh, okay. Let's start the data, all that stuff. Make it height. We need the field. I don't think we need. Because we're not. One request. Oh yeah, we do need that. Okay. So maybe I can do this. I don't know. So we want this could go very badly. I want to put this into a vector. It's not going to go badly because it's a vector. It could go. It could go badly because it just might crash everything if I don't do it right. So get format. And on finalize. I better check get field is this? Yeah, it's optional. Okay. So get format and on finalize. Okay, I'll do that. And I don't think I'll have this own the. Yeah, I don't think it's going to own the vector. Or I mean, own the image. So we'll Lua set top L2. So this will be image and maybe because the RGB there's no RGB mode, so I don't want a string. If let's see, where are these? There's some names for some enums here. Okay. Or no. So if that's the format, if it's a mask, we'll use the mask format. Call that. Oh, this is good now. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's a. If we requested a mask, it's a mask. Surprise. Else it's RGBA. All right, and we'll want some kind of structure that call it image view, which will take the VL image core, the pointer to that. Image. I don't know if we want the. We might as well just back the format in. And actually, we'll do this in a slightly different order. And our vector. And that's a vector of unsigned char. Or image data. Yes. All right. But, this barely matters at all. But I'm just thinking it's gonna say image data. Output. Let's call it output. Okay. Now, and then we need we'll make a new one. And we'll assign this as the format. Our so it's let's get our image first so that we don't leak if it's not there. So that if that crashes because we passed in something bogus, then we won't leak this memory if it wasn't there to begin with. Something by mistake. Image. And so our image should have some size. It's or maybe not. The element. Size. The region, but oh, okay. Target size. Oh. So I don't know how you. So, I mean, what it would be nice to do is be able to introspect on the image, but I don't know what this is. For now, I will make you pass in what you used. WH. See if it's still hooked up to the context, you can get the size, but I don't know what you would do without that. So I'll leave off the format for now. And just return. For now, it's going to be RGB. So get height. Oh, I can just expect those are there. So here it's get those. Okay. So you get UL checkpoints to H bits and L4 3 and WH. So UH and we will resize this, or the output as W size T, W times H times 4, so that we can fit our image, or our image. So now we'll return like image view star b w and switch. The format will be. Oh yeah, put that there already. Okay, so on delete we'll delete the image here. And on request bitmap, we'll return the vector's data. I don't need to attach the image here. I just need the right size. So, oh, it's not as it's not as tight as I'd like it though, because oh, I could update the size and then resize the vector. I'll have to refine this a bit. Is it unsigned? Okay. It should be okay. Unless we put in stupid numbers. So this will be static cast. All of these will be. Output data. And now I will need that get field. Well, now let's just get this. Okay, I'm reverting to having the image populating it right here. So this isn't as flexible as I want it to be, but image get data, image get data. So it's it's going to struct. Reset. What is this? Oh. I take back everything I said. I want to order these. Oh. Oh. So that's all I need. And I'll actually have that DL image data in there. Because I don't even think I need the vector. Yeah. What if I can? These are. That's not terribly helpful. Okay, well, I don't know what the flags are, but I should be able to get some of this right away. I guess probably all of it even. Because the image will already be created. Yeah, well, I can get all of this, I think. Because if it's just going to image get down. I mean, if I'm wrong, then this is going to just blow up in my face, but I don't think I even need the image anymore. I just need the image data. Okay, well. So my view is just view image data. Now I should do a reset. But I don't care about that. I just need to calculate it here because I think the size is already figured out. So none of this should ever really need to change. So this just needs to convert to this, and then we'll get a size. We'll get the size and W, which is that should be okay. And H. Now here I can actually do this. So if we had these formats up above, it's so if it's you can like that. Where did this one come from? It's just not very visible. Right, so if we have, I don't know how it'll handle this, but if we have, Switch format case. Well, I'll put that in the defaults, but so we have either of these, and this is the rare case of a fall through. And hopefully I don't get whined at. So we have either of the 32-bit formats, we'll return that. If we have the 8-bit format, we'll return a mask. And default, just because it might complain if I don't write it that way. That'll be undefined. Really should never run into that, but yeah, on finalize, that's still what we want to do. Is deal image data. And if this has a stride, then we're really in some bother, but I'll cross my fingers and hope it doesn't. Okay. So now we want to push text or external push. Let's put our data. And if this fails, then delete the data and return 0. Let's return 1. Star. It doesn't matter. Okay. So that avoid star would automatically just not like that form. I don't know why I would complain about turning White Star to a constant star, but there you go. Okay. This will either work or it won't. I am past the time I wanted to spend on this, so if not, then I'm done. So all that I'll go back to one of the simpler examples. Maybe just the very first one. So that was this. Okay, so if that works, then instead of doing this where I'm writing to the file, I want to get the view. So image get view, new view. I guess it really is a view because I'm not editing it, or and then view invalidate to make sure it uploads the contents, and then so it's not going to be showing anything because we took that out, unless this works. So if this works, we'll see stuff up here. And so this will be view.filename and view.basedir. That's the convention behind these sorts of these external objects that pass to display objects. External textures pass to display objects. So is the moment of truth, and if it doesn't work, I'm done. I'll get back to it. Okay, so it crashed, but I'll maybe look at it a bit more and then begin the next stream with it. But at the moment, I don't know anything about how these things expect to work, the get data and everything. I guess I should have looked at the output anyway. Oh, okay, I don't need to restore that now. Oh, that's handy. Let's see what the error was anyway. If it got one. No, it doesn't look like it ever got one. Okay, well, I'll probably notice whatever the error was right after this, but I'm going to call it there. I hope anyone who watches this enjoyed, and I'll be back soon with another one, although I might not be doing a C++ plugin in the next one. I might go back into Lua at that point, but we'll see. Anyhow, see you later.